Is it your testimony today that you personally witnessed President Joe Biden commit a crime?
I believe the fact that he was sitting with me while I was putting together a business
Did you
deal.
witness the president commit a crime? Is it your testimony today?
Yes.
And what crime have you witnessed?
How much time do I have to go through it?
It is simple. You name the crime. Did you watch him steal something?
Corruption statutes, RICO, and conspiracy.
What is it? What is the crime, sir? Specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption
Excuse me,
statute,
sir. Excuse me,
FARA.
sir. Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime. It is a category.
Star witness Tony Bobulinski testified before the House Oversight Committee yesterday, and he most certainly did not disappoint. He called out the Democrats for their lies and their deceit right to their pathetic faces.
Chairman, they saved his time, but he called members of this committee liars, and I just want to know whether the order and decorum requirements of House Rule 11 apply to witnesses appearing before the committee.
There's decorum from the members. We've asked for that. There's no language that I'm aware of pertaining to a witness.
Thank you.
Yeah, order and decorum. Order and two words that could never be used to describe a Democrat. That was the vile Jamie Raskin appealing to order and decorum. Keep in mind, that's the same Raskin who's conspiring on desperately trying to kick Trump off the ballot in all 50 states. Order and decorum. What a vile scumbag. It was beautiful to see Bobulinski call him a liar right to his face. Remember, the person testifying there, Tony Bobulinski, was implicated in that email, that infamous email on Hunter Biden's laptop that divided up the returns from a Chinese energy company called CEFC. Remember, the email designated 20% for H, that's Hunter, 20% for RW, that's a fellow by the name of Rob Walker, who's another business partner of Hunter's, 20% for JG, that's James Gilliar, who's another one of Hunter's business partners, 20% for TB, that's Tony Bobulinski, who you just saw testifying, 10% for Jim, that's Sleepy Joe's brother, Jim Biden, and then, of course, 10% held by H, that's Hunter, for the big guy. And Bobulinski was asked about that big guy point blank.
Mr. Bobulinski, who's the big guy? Are you sure about that? Because when
Joe Biden.
You're sure?
I'm 1,000% sure.
Because when Hunter Biden did his deposition under oath, he said, I don't know who it is, even though he was copied on an email that said H will hold 10% for the big guy. You sure it's the big guy is Joe Biden?
1,000%. And there's other text messages that back that up, that the brave whistleblowers